Hello nerds, it is Friday and oh joy of joys, I'm actually making a video this week. Yay. I'm really sorry, I know I've been incredibly inconsistent with my videos, but okay, hair, cool. But I've actually developed some semblance of a social life this summer, and I try to spend a lot of time with my friends because I'm leaving and it's all nostalgia and stuff, and just I'm sorry, I really miss talking to you guys, so I know I should be on Skype more, and that is a decision that I'm making right now. Now that that's done, sci-fi. Okay, you have really put me to shame this week because I'm not actually that big of a sci-fi enthusiast, meaning that I do enjoy sci-fi and I do enjoy science. However, sci-fi, as I think Katie stated, is not a really popular genre, and it's not really produced here. And anything that isn't incredibly popular in America and England and where pop culture is created isn't really imported here. So now that I have the internet, I have a lot more access to sci-fi, but I've never really gotten into it as a child, so I think that's part of the reason. Although I do think that sci-fi is awesome, and I've been taking a lot of recommendations this week. Ariana's steampunk is brilliant. I do love the whole look of it, and although I haven't read steampunk novels, I have spent countless hours on DeviantArt scouring through steampunk-themed art and stuff. That is why I actually enjoyed Sucker Punch so much, because although it wasn't that much of a brilliant story, it just looked beautiful. Something that I'm trying to get into is Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek. I'll share with you how that goes, okay? Now, on Doctor Who, I have to agree with Daniel. Although I love it and it's beautiful and lovely, the science of it is just ridiculous. I can't, just sometimes. However, I'm willing to excuse Doctor Who for that because it never really fell under the sci-fi category. I know that when it started back in the 20th century, it was more a kids show. Now, in the Stephen Moffat era, even though it's doing some interesting stuff with time, it's more about character relationships and character stories, which, as a person who considers themselves a writer, I love. I don't remember how that sentence started. Anyway, there's not much actual science in Doctor Who, and that's why I'm unwilling to count it as science fiction. As for Star Wars, I have a friend with whom I have a gentleman's agreement that I was going to watch Star Wars and he was going to watch some Doctor Who, and also a terrible movie that I only saw the trailer of, but I wanted to torture him, sort of, which is called Teeth, and I don't recommend it at all. It's just horrifying. He fulfilled his part of the bargain, and I still haven't watched Star Wars. So yeah. I will though. I will do it. It's just a huge investment of time, and I don't know when it's going to happen, but I will do it by the end of the summer. It's a resolution. Anyway, I always thought that Star Wars fell more under the fantasy maybe category rather than sci-fi because they don't really explain a lot of the things with science, rather with the Force, etc. But anyone is welcome to correct me because I'm not knowledgeable on the subject at all. It's just what I've been told. I've read a lot of sci-fi novels, and those I like. Those are really enjoyable. Ariana mentioned Frankenstein as the original sci-fi. I love Frankenstein, even though it's a bit confusing, and even though the message of not tampering with nature and science has been exploited so much since then, and I just hate it deep down inside because science is a good thing, and curiosity is a good thing, and messing with stuff, as long as you have some boundaries, is a good thing. And curiosity is why we're here today. Now, some might say it's good and some might say it's bad, but in the last 50 years, we've advanced as a species more than we have in the last 2000 because of science. So that is cool. And I don't like it when people say that we shouldn't be curious and interested in things. No, that's not the message we should be taking away. I know it's not Mary Shelley's fault. It's just a misconstrued message. Did I go way off topic here? I don't think I have much else to share, except... What's this? Ah! It's a Ravenclaw scarf that I'm knitting. It's going to be glorious. Yeah. This is my life. It's adrenaline 24/7. Okay, question time. Let's see now. I'm using a random number generator because I'm way too lazy, as you've probably noticed. And it says 6, and John is 6. You will probably hate me for this, but I'll ask you to sing because, as I've noticed, you and Stevie and I think Robin are the only ones on this channel who haven't sung yet. So that's my goal. By the end of the first 6 months, we should all have sung on this channel. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my knitting excitement. Yay! And John, I shall see you and your lovely singing voice tomorrow.